Okay, what's happening here? So you guys can see me now? Can you see me now? Just checking. Hello. Let me know. Can't hear, see, nor nothing. What the fuck? Like, can you see me now? I don't know if there's like a delay in the chat stream or not. Let me know if you guys can see. I don't know. I don't know if this is working or not, because for some reason this is not like I disabled the camera and then it was, okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Sorry guys. Sorry for the technical difficulty, but hello, welcome. It's Big Jack Films here. Welcome to another live stream. Little mess up there. Yeah, today we're editing episode 2. Another editing stream this time around. But I hope you guys have been having a good week. A lot of stuff happened with Star Wars recently, with Celebration last weekend, during the Easter weekend. Hope you guys also had a fantastic Easter Sunday, or Easter weekend. But we're doing good. Hello, Rooks, Nissan 49, Melissa York, Alejandro. Good to see everybody here. So, a couple things have been happening. There's a delay in the chat, probably just due to the new setup here. So, a couple things. So, right now, I'm currently editing episode 2, Attack of the Clones. We are about halfway through the review portion. I've gotten all the special effects mostly done, and I got to work on sound mixing. But with that said, a couple other things have been happening with Star Wars. There was a lot of announcements made. A lot of things I'm looking forward to. The Starfighter movie looks good. Mandalorian and Grogu got announced. Sigourney Weaver is going to be in that, which is surprising. We have Ryan Gosling in Starfighter. We have, we got Ahsoka Season 2 happening with Return of Hayden. We got a Darth Maul show, which is fantastic. There's a lot of stuff coming up I'm excited for. Then this weekend, we have the premiere of Episode 3 being back on the big screen. Now, thankfully, what's really cool is I can show these off. So I'm going to be going to a screening of Episode 3 Saturday. I did get my tickets, so I got that. Me and Josh are going to go. He's wanting to see it. So we're going to do that. And actually, it's great about going to see it on the big screen. It's going to give me an opportunity to add more to the review if I need to for Episode 3 when I eventually get to putting that together. Which, I mean, thankfully, a lot of stuff's done on it, but like we just haven't done the review portion yet. So that's happening. There's a lot of Star Wars stuff happening right now. And I'm honestly really excited. And also YouTube's 20th anniversary. Yes, good point, Roblox Nerd. But yeah, also, how's my foot? So everybody's asking, what's happening with my foot? What happened? So, over the Easter weekend, I can't really show it. Like, there's no, like, major, like, visual injury. But what happened is that I was sleeping, and I kicked my foot right on the edge there of the nightstand. And while I was asleep, I kick in my sleep, and the toe, my big toe, bent back, I think. And there was something called a turf toe, where I basically I spranged my toe. I spranged a tissue in below my toe. And it hurt like hell. Absolute hell. I was in excruciating amounts of pain. Had to go to the hospital. They had to stretch me into the hospital, check it in. I couldn't even walk for like 2 or 3 days. I felt crippled. It was so degrading. I hated it. It was awful. So they checked it out. They did a scan. They scanned my foot to see if there was a broken toe or something. Nope. It was just, I pulled a few tissues and muscle. So all they said was, here's some Tylenol, here's some Advil, take those for a couple of days, you'll be fine. I have been taking those, and I have actually been okay. I've been pretty solid. So I'm getting back into it. I can walk again, but I still limp a little bit, but like it's still healing. It's a couple more days, but I should be out of it in no time. But to anybody who had checked in, wanted to make sure I was okay, really appreciate it, honestly. Like you guys are awesome for checking in on us. But that's what happened with my foot. My foot is okay. It just needs a couple of days to heal. Like, it's no real setback, but it still hurt like hell. The anxiety of setbacks is what really worried me. Like, Googling it, what turf toe does, the healing can last between days and weeks. And I'm like, I ain't got no time for that. I got shit to do with Star Wars. So That's, I literally, yeah, I had a Big Al moment. Funny you mentioned that. I had a Big Al moment. And also, wait, Al was female? No way. Big Al was female. No way. That's crazy. Oh, that sucks, because I love the Ballad of Big Al documentary. I had a Big Al moment, basically. My fucking toe got fucked. It wasn't infected, thank God. It didn't get infected, but Jesus Christ, I had a Big Al moment, and I was literally limping like the poor fuck. So, there you go. Oh, Cyrus, what the hell? Why are you calling me out like that? Fun fact, Jack's estimated price for his entire wish list at Amazon runs around $3,000. I mean, depending, is that Canadian or US? By the way, guys, everyone wants to send me something, go to my Amazon wish list. There's stuff I'm looking for reviews or props or whatnot. There you go. But yeah, that's what happened. Thank God Honeyberry was taking care of me all weekend. She actually said to me, like, we're not staying here. We're going up to my place. So her and her family took care of me. They're amazing. By the way, a huge little shout out to her. We're going to give a shout out to her website, resiliencyme.com. Guys, go support it. Even if you just share the website, it's for locals who need therapy for their kids in low-income housings. They're the website to go to. Please go check them out. They would really appreciate it. But yeah, so that's what happened. Basically. Oh God, it's funny. Also, Anthony, questions about Andor season 2. I've watched the first 3 episodes. I'm just gonna say this: it's good, but there's one thing in it. I'm like, Star Wars. This might be the worst thing you've ever done. I'll let everything pass, but there was something in Andor Season 2, I won't give away spoilers, it just came out, that I'm like, that's not okay in Star Wars. That's just not okay. But I'm not going to talk about it. It's a pretty sensitive subject, but yeah, I will do that. I have, what is it? I have Disney Plus, so I will eventually watch the rest of it. But yeah, it was, it's good. There's just one thing about it. I'm like, I don't like that in Star Wars. It's not my thing. But anyway, to the point, guys, we are editing episode 2. We are 35 minutes out of an hour and 1 minute. These episodes are long. I am sorry. I have a lot to talk about with the prequels. So, there's that. Now, if you guys don't know, next week on May 2nd will be the release of episode 1, The Phantom Menace. It will be the first Big Jack Films review in over 5 months. Like, we the reason we haven't been able to put out new reviews is because these alone have been taking all of our time. They are huge videos. So, they are going to be long, and they're going to be the first part of this year's reviews. The first episode goes out next week, Friday, with The Phantom Menace. But I should say, while the release is May 2nd, you can guarantee we are going to have, I can happily announce, the live YouTube premiere of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the review. An hour and 34 minutes, mind you. It's going to be a live premiere on May 1st. May 1st at 9 o'clock p.m., our time, Ontario time. I think that's basic time. Check it out. We're going to be there. Super chats are always welcome. Reading with the crowds and everything. It's going to be fantastic, guys. So mark your calendars. May 1st, 9 o'clock p.m. The premiere of episode 1 will be out. This was 6-7 years in the making. I am so excited to show this to you guys at last. This has a long time coming since the first trilogy. And we're going to be, and it continues in the prequels. So we're going to go be checking that out next week. Next week, May 1st, 9 o'clock. Mark your calendars. Be there or be square, basically, I guess. With that said, guys, we're going to work on episode 2. Now, also, I should say, again, happy announcement. Episode 1, you can watch it right now on Patreon. If you donate $1 or more for the month, you can actually see it right now on YouTube and on Patreon. It's there. There'll be a link to it. please go support our channel and go watch the first episode. So there you go. But yeah, if you can't afford it, tune in next week. It'll be out for the premiere. We can't wait to have everybody attend. So with that said, let's get to episode 2 while we're at it. So of course, guys, hopefully you guys are going to be able to join us with watching us edit. A couple rules, obviously. No begging requests. Don't spam the chat with the same requests and questions if we don't get to it. If you want us to react to something, please do so via super chats only. And bear in mind, make sure it's not too copyrighted heavy because we've had issues with that in the past. But yeah, we're going to be working on episode 2 today. And see here. Thoughts on the Dark? Current thoughts. I still think it's a good movie. I never hated it as much as other people did. I thought it was a solid film. Never had an issue with The Dark Knight Rises. Let's get that Star Wars Force music in there while we're at it. Let's go into loop track. Let's get that Force theme. Let's get into it. Okay. So let's share the stream or screen share. Let's go to Pinnacle and share. But here we are with episode 2. Yeah, here we go. So here we go. We are like about halfway. I am currently talking right now about the music by John Williams. Now, I have the footage. Did I even add it in here? I just want to make sure I added it. Okay, I don't think I did. So what I have to do actually is I have to kind of skip some stuff here. I'll edit it later. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started on just editing, and we're just going to catch ahead. Look at that. We're pretty good. So I bring this up that when Lucas asked John Williams to do episode 2, the love theme between Anakin and Padme, his premise was, why don't you make it like the old love themes, like the old Hollywood movies, like Gone with the Wind or Casablanca? So obviously using clips from those movies does help. But with that said, let's get started.
Music in the way. So Williams went to work creating an incredible love theme for the film and acts as the overall main theme for episode 2, with the track Across the Stars, which I'll admit is a pretty...
So yeah, this is where I gotta add stuff for like the themes.
It is a pretty damn incredible piece of romantic music. It brings out the tragedy.
Yeah, so we're gonna be we'll be going through this stuff later. I think I'm gonna skip the music part for now.
It brings out the tragedy
because there's some stuff
for love, despite its forbidden qualities.
There's some stuff I do have to definitely put in that I don't have clips for, but I'll worry about it later.
It feels like a theme meant for an affair.
Okay, so with that said, let's go and let's get the clips from the movie. Definitely be taking a lot of this stuff in later. Just go ahead and
it brings out
just try to see where we can like skip some stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens here. There was so much I've been editing on the side. I don't play current games, so thank you, Osiris. Oh, nice! That's awesome, Shark King. Have fun. I have not finished those sets yet.
Another favorite moment on the score is the return of the trade.
I have not done that yet.
And it works really damn well. Given this is the middle chapter, it feels nice to have a break between the bombastic epicness of Duel of the Fates and the eventual theme of the third film.
Alright, here we go. Let's get to it.
Given this is the middle chapter,
so we can edit stuff here. I've never seen Zack and Cody. Not really the biggest fan of I never watched much of that show. That was past my time.
New characters, and it works really damn well. Given this is the middle chapter, it feels nice to have a break between the bombastic...
Let's see here.
I thought you were the leader here, too.
between the bomb.
So it's a lot of like little edits here that I'm gonna be working in. Oh yeah, I know about. Oh yeah, the rebirth monster. I've seen the leaks. It's still Scuzzlebutt to me.
Right between the bombastic epicness of Duel of the Fates.
Let's see here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and like get some more from episode 1. Let's go back a little bit. It's cool as I found a cheat to kind of like get things done faster in terms of rendering clips. So I found a niche here. So let's see here. Let me just go back a little bit to where I was editing. Oh, and happy late Earth Day! Who is an overrated actor in the prequels? Really none. I mean, Anthony Daniels maybe, but like he was only brief in those films. He wasn't really too crazy in those. Like he wasn't too massive in those videos. The Riddler, in my opinion, the Riddler. So let me just go back here. I gotta go back to Duel of the Fates here. Find in library. Scuzzlebutt is a creature from South Park. He's basically Bigfoot with Patrick Duffy for a leg, and he weaves baskets. I love. Somebody's finally asked me that question. Who's Scuzzlebutt? Yeah, he has Patrick Duffy for a leg and weaves baskets. If you guys aren't like hardcore South Park fans and know of like the early days of the show, like the first season, Scuzzlebutt was like one of the first big things in the show, in like the second episode called Volcano. Like I've actually watched a lot of the early seasons lately, and it's surprisingly more funny than it was when I was a kid. I used to watch South Park as a kid, so it was really bombastically funny to me growing up. But nowadays, I'm like, you know what? It kind of got a little funnier. Let's see. I just gotta find a Duel of the Fates clip here that I can use of the fight between them, between these two guys. Let's see here. Something here. Great flashes. Like again, I'm just looking at Phantom Menace clips. I'm just like, oh god, these scenes still look good. Let's see. Let's take that clip. Let's go here. Just gonna go in and here we go. Oh, Terra! Oh right! Oh my god! I completely forgot about Terra from Teen Titans. Terra's awesome. Okay, you know what? Terra can kick the Riddler's ass. Terra's the shit. Love Terra. Great character. I've never played Resident Evil, but I know Josh is a huge fan of those games. Yeah, it really does. It does kind of look like the Mutos. Interesting. I can see why, because there's something in season 2 I'm not a fan of. I think it does not belong in Star Wars. I think it is, because listen, I'm gonna be one of those people that say, listen, Star Wars, people say Star Wars can't grow up. It can grow up, but not in the way this show represents. This IP is still a kid's show. It's still a kid's shit. It's still made to sell toys, and there's just some stuff in Star Wars that, if you want to go dark, that's fine, but there's some stuff that's dark that's not okay, and that's not okay. I'm not a fan of that. I won't say what it is, but yeah. They're showing Return of the Jedi on FX, Star Wars Marathon, though sadly it's the current Blu-ray. I mean, yeah, but listen, I have heard that there's going to be a re-release of the unaltered version of Star Wars for the first time in years. And I'm excited for that. I think what they should do is, because, listen, I'm guaranteeing Revenge of the Sith is going to make bank the next 2 weekends. More so than Episode 1. With that said, in 2 years we have the 50th anniversary of Star Wars. The original film came out in 1977. 2027 will be its 50th anniversary. And it would not surprise me that they decide that's the perfect time to release the original unaltered version back in theaters. If Disney and Lucasfilm do that, they will make some serious money. And it can't be a limited release. They have to make it a full blast release. People will go see that. I'll go see that as much as I can. I would love to see that movie on the, like, I'm one of the last generation to experience all the films on the big screen. I had the pleasure of seeing the special editions in '97 with my dad. So if they release the unaltered version, that will sell out like crazy. That will be insane. So there's that. And yeah, I am aware of the new composer. I think it's a good change. I like this change. I like that guy's music. He's actually pretty good. Alexander Despont, I think he did the score to The Musketeer, which I really liked. And I think he'd be good for Star Wars. Let me just check his resume quickly. What's his name? Alexander Despont? Alexander Despont? Is it? Okay, hang on. Alexander Desplant. And, okay, yeah, the composer. So Alexander Desplant is doing the score for Jurassic World Rebirth. This guy has actually done some decent scores. The Shape of Water, Grand Budapest Hotel, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. He did Deathly Hallows Part 1 as well. That's impressive. He's done a couple of good scores. But I'm just going to say this. Did he do... I can't remember. Did he do The Musketeer? I think he did. Let me just check. Golden Compass he did. Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, underrated movie. I swear he did The Musketeer. Okay, Firewall. I swear he did that movie. Hang on. Did he do The Musketeer? Who did The Musketeer? Who did the score? You know what? He did. Okay, you know what? He did. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember this movie. I remember it. It was a great movie. Let's see here. Oh, no, it was David Arnold. Okay, it was David Arnold who did the score. Okay. Because The Musketeer, I just want to bring this up. It's a movie from 2001. It actually did not do well at the box office because of a certain event. Didn't allow many people to go to the theater. But it was renowned for being like a good movie with like it was the story of the Three Musketeers, but it was done with like the sword fighting was different. It was swashbuckling like traditional sword fighting mixed with like kung fu, because Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon just came out a year ago and everybody wanted a piece of that kung fu movie pie, so everything became kung fu for a bit. And it was basically traditional fencing but with kung fu, and I'm like, that's kick-ass. I remember watching this like, whoa, that's cool. And the movie's great. It's one of Tim Roth's best performances. But what I love is David Arnold's score, because the intro sounds like the theme to Superman, the John Williams theme. They play it all the time at the entrance at Universal Studios Florida. I love that score. In fact, David Arnold would be great for Jurassic Park. But I like who they've got here. The guy who's scoring this is actually going to be pretty kick-ass. So there we go. Anyway, back to Star Wars. And I'll tie right there.
In the bombastic epicness of Duel of the Fates, and the eventual...
Okay, so let's just go back. Again, I have to go back and I have to backtrack because there's like a lot of music here, that like a lot of clips I have to add in between. Let me just make sure this is here. Let me find episode 3. Okay, here we go. But yeah, check out The Musketeer. It's one of the better adaptations. I actually just rewatched the '93 film, the Disney one, with Tim Curry, Chris O'Donnell, Kiefer Sutherland. Good movie, but Musketeer is incredibly underrated. Then the fight stuff in that is great. Actually, you know what I remember? The trailer used like this just generic music. No trailer music that was like pretty well known at that point. It's kind of a meme. I think it's called Escape, where it's like ba 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 ba. I can't remember what it is, but nice. You got the Blu-ray. Is it the current 4K release or just the basic Blu-ray, like the one I have? That's That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's the original unaltered version of Star Wars, which I'm very excited for. Toronto. Toronto, bring some monsters to my city right now. I will cameo. Oh, the General General. Welcome. All right, let's go back here. Let's see here. Find some stuff with the fight at the end with Anakin and Obi-Wan. Just put that there. Let's do that. There we go. Want these? Oh, perfect. That fits perfectly right there. No, that's not the movie I have seen. I haven't actually seen that yet. I actually want that. I didn't get a chance to. I missed out because I was so busy with other things. But my friend Kyle is in the movie. Kyle Donald is in the film. These characters. I would definitely recommend guys going to check that out if it's still out there. But go watch it. Kyle's in the movie. David Jones, he's in the movie. Also, Kyle is making an appearance in Star Wars. So there you go. I've already announced it. Just early on, stage 4. Premiere of episode 1 will be, just a reminder for those who want to mark their calendars, May 1st, 9 p.m. our time here, Basic Standard Times, on YouTube. And if you want to watch it now, if you go support our Patreon and donate $1, you can see it early, right now. So there you go, if you are interested. I can't wait to listen to the Jurassic World. I'm really curious how the score is going to be on that one. They're also there because I think he wanted to cut off royalties to his wife, who got half his shit after the divorce in '83. I think was another reason. That's a conspiracy, though. Okay.
Of the Fates, the eventual theme of the third film. It's the calm before the storm in many ways.
Alright. I don't know. Maybe the Joker? I think would probably win that fight. Okay. So again, just Calm Before the Storm is perfect because I can actually add this scene right here. Which, fun fact, actually, you know what? Calm Before the Storm. I should add some rain. Get this. Let me see here. Let me find a good shot here. Actually, let me go to Camino. That's a good place to get a clip. Yeah, something like that would be good. Let's see here. Yeah, that'll look good. No worries, but you can check it out next week, Sage. That's okay. Okay. Let's see here.
The third film. It's the calm before the storm in many ways.
Poetic visual imagery when I bring up that point.
It's the eye of the hurricane.
God, I was right on the nose with that shit, wasn't I? The eye of the hurricane, and I'm showing a storm. I have seen many of Zorro movies, great man. I have seen the 1920 film with Douglas Fairbanks. I have seen 1975 as my personal favorite. The Mask of Zorro, The Legend of Zorro sequel, the anime. I've seen a couple of the foreign films that were made at the spaghetti westerns that were unlicensed. I've seen a lot of them. I want to watch. It's funny. I used to watch the TV show, the Walt Disney show, when it aired on the Disney Channel, and I had VHS tapes, but I've never fully watched it entirely. And I know Disney Plus has it. I should watch it fully. There's things like I watched the '90s cartoon, which is great. The '90s cartoon that lasted like one season. That was good. How do you stuff? Okay, so if you want to send stuff through my Amazon wish list, you can buy it there. And then if you go down to the link in the description, there's our mailing address. You just have to send it to that mailing address, and there you go. You can send it there, and then Bob is your uncle if you want to send us something, which we really appreciate, Shark King. Thank you, guys. So there you go. If you guys want to get something from our Amazon wish list, go to the link down below. Check our wish list, see if you want to knock something off for us. And then put it in the mailing address that's also in the description if you just file it through the shipping and handling. Really appreciate that, guys, by the way. Thank you. There you go. That'd be cool. I could see that. That'd be cool to see that kind of color. I like that. Kind of like the Raptors in Lost World. So people have been asking me about wrestling since I showed that video that Spectre made. I'm gonna be real, I'm not a fan of wrestling. I think it's kind of fake. I'm not really big into it, but I like the fact that I am in a wrestling game. Like, it's hilarious. If you guys have not seen that video by Spectro, please do yourself a favor and check that out. It's fun. It's really fun.
The Eye of the Hurricane. Granted, Duel of the Fates does make a return along...
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. Duel of Fates does make a return. So I'm gonna scroll through and find that clip. Where is that? Let's see here. Yeah, let's put it right here. I should have used that shot. That's a great shot of Anakin, like when he's looking for his mom and you see like he's talking to the Jawa and the sandcrawlers. I feel like those sandcrawlers are a matte painting, which is like very simple stuff. But like, look at that right here. Let me just pull this up. Look there. Look at that. That is beautiful. I really like that shot. That's gorgeous. I like that we see the sandcrawlers. Oh, cheater colors. I mean, I like the Ceratosaurus we see in Jurassic Park. I also do like the 1 in 1 million year species. So, there we go. Thank you so much, Star Master. Appreciate that.
Granted, Duel of the Fates does make a return along with other themes from the Phantom Menace. For example,
let's see. Let me just try to find some stuff that I can add here. Yeah, it's just a lot of editing, basically. A lot of scenes that have to be kind of like put in. I'm gonna go find some stuff on Naboo that would kind of match what I'm talking about with Phantom Menace, so I don't have to keep cutting back and forth to Phantom Menace. Actually, this will do. There we go. There we go. Oh, Carnotaurus would be cool. Like that, or like if it had actual like bull, like cattle sort of colors. That'd be cool too. So the reason I have not been making these lately is because I just don't have time anymore. I'm so dedicated to these type of videos. It's very hard to make improv videos nowadays. I want to go back to it. I just have not had the time. I've never seen that series, Chased by Dinosaurs, actually. I heard that Jurassic World Rebirth might have teased Ice Age mammals making... Again, let's see how the movie does. I'm curious how it's going to be. I don't want too much revealed.
Does make a return along with other themes from the Phantom Menace. For example, another favorite moment in the score is the return...
Okay. So...
Pure genetic replication, no tampering with the structures. That demanded only one thing, an unaltered clone for himself.
Put that there. Let's get it here. Right that there. Doing pretty good. Let's see if we can get up to 40 minutes today. 45. That'd be impressive if we can.
Another favorite moment in the score is the return of the Trade Federation theme that actually plays with the...
Let's see here.
Is the return of the Trade Federation theme.
It's right there, and then we're going to go to here. There we go. What do you think is the best animatronics in the entire Jurassic? I would say the first film, the third film, and Rebirth, personally for me. Those are the best of the animatronics. I don't think it did, because the war ended in 1973. The war ended in 73, Star Wars was 77. In fact, you know, my dad had just, like, it's funny because my dad served 2 terms in Vietnam. He 75th Airborne Ranger Division in Vietnam. He went at 15 and then came home and then actually went back. And then I think when the war ended, he got out in 73. So then he got into the music industry, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm not, it's interesting. So it's just kind of I don't think Star Wars really, I think it brought a lot more positivity back to people in the world after Vietnam, because during Vietnam and after, it was a pretty depressing time for the world. And then Star Wars comes in and says, hey, let's go back to escapism again. Let's have some fun.
The Trade Federation theme that adds with the reveal of the clone army, almost expressing that both armies, while they clashed.
There we go. Let's try to get some word here. Let's see here. No, it's all good. I hate to say it, but the T-Rex roar when it says Gary was low vibration. Yeah, I'm actually with the new thing coming out. I'm actually just saw the new figure of the T-Rex. I really like the new design. It's the same, but a cool new like a new T-Rex. I think it's cool. What's your opinions on the new dinosaur horror movie? Again, I have not had time to watch some stuff. I've been so busy with Star Wars. It's been crazy how much this has consumed me. I don't know. Let's find out. I think there's some studios that have some strong indications of staying around, but let's see what happens. It's very interesting how far it's going to go. All right, let's go here. Let's see.
Is the return of the Trade Federation theme that
I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go and do that. I'm just gonna drag it in. Mecha would be kind of cool. Oh, that's actually really cool, Josh. Interesting. Camouflage T-Rex would be awesome if that thing does that.
theme?
Again, that's a Patreon request. If you want to support our Patreon, there you go.
That actually plays with the reveal of the clone army. Almost
Are you serious? Oh, fuck. That makes me feel old. No. Oh. I feel part of me just aged really. What would it be about? I'd redo my Kong movie. I'd do something. I would do a $25 million fan film of something I like. I'll tell you that. Maybe Inuyasha is something I would do. Those are the best episodes. Favorite character in the series. Love that whole arc. It's really sad and tragic. Really great character. If you go to our Patreon, they will ask you how to pay and everything. I think, obviously credit or PayPal or whatever. There are ways to do that. So if you go do that and you look at the tiers, you have to make sure you look at the tiers and see which ones require an opening night. So there you go. And also make sure that I have to redo some of the tiers to where it's like the context of it, because I have to make sure the money is valued at how much I do. So if it's like a show, it might be a little more because of how much time it takes to watch. Unless it's a movie. So that'd be kind of interesting. I mean, again, doing more from the novel would be great 101. I love how this is like this is a Star Wars themed stream, yet everybody's about dinosaurs right now. It makes me laugh. It's really funny. It's a totally different subject matter. You can never escape it. It will never go away. That's funny. That's hysterical to me. Let's see here. Let me go up down to where the Clone Wars happens. Let me see here. Alright, let's focus on this here, guys. Shots okay. Let me just try to find some good shots of the claws. Oh, that'd be cool if I did a review of that. I think like Kara already did that, didn't he? I think he already did a review of that. Yeah, and that's definitely a Patreon request. It's like concentrate all fire on the newer starship. Wow. There you go. Yeah, it's kind of like their Days of Future Past, isn't it? Where it's like I like to see Terra as the Dark Phoenix of the DC universe, basically.
Whole army, almost expressing that both armies, while they clash, all deep down working for the same side. All deep down, working for the same side. There's also the return of the Imperial March, showcased at the...
Right, we'll come back to the music later, link to the themes later. That'd be interesting if they were able to pull that off. Find a timeline. Yeah, I gotta go way back now. God, we've gone through a lot lately, haven't we? Just like answering something here. I got a lot of people messaging me right now. Holy shit. What is going on? I'll check all those later. Let's see. Any anime movies you're planning to review? I'm going to review the 4th Inuyasha movie. That is one of the big things on the list. And then there's going to be, hopefully, a review of Dragon Ball Superheroes, which I also want to cover. Those are my plans for the next few anime-themed reviews. And also, what was the idea of Mr. Bootleg Plinkett? Simply put it, Thomas who's a great voice actor, he voices Gallaghar amongst a couple other things. He just does a really good Mr. Plinkett impression, which and I was thinking to myself, I should put this in somehow. This should be funny. And it just created a mind of its own. And It was really funny. I thought it was really hilarious. Is there any other way other than Patreon to request a review or movie opening night video? You can send us a physical copy of the movie. That would also help. Whatever you want us to request. That's another way you can do it. So there's that. Physical copies. We're not looking for digital. We want physical.
There's also the return of the Imperial March at the end of the film that launches the start of
Just trying to make sure, because I want to show this later. Let's see here. God, we've been working a lot on this one, haven't we? Transport 3 video games. Oh, that'd be cool if they did that. Get all the re-releases of the old games. That'd be fun. Okay, it's on. Okay, well, if it's on Netflix, then it has to be like pay-wise, because we roof over our heads isn't free. So there's that. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, we're here, Dad. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Just editing away episode 2. It's a long one.
There's also the return of the Imperial March, showcased at the end of the film that launches the start of the Clone Wars, which not only shows the beginning of the Empire's...
That'd be cool if they did that, actually. I'd like to see that. That'd be awesome. Let's see here. Oh, that'd be awesome, Nisa.
Launches the start of the Clone Wars, which not only shows the beginning of the Empire's rise,
Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, they're the Geosians, which are crazy.
which not only shows the beginning of the Empire's rise to power, but really when... Here's a... Here's a little bit of the Game of Thrones theme thrown in there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of the Game of Thrones theme in the episode 2, the Imperial March, because you hear the Imperial March in the movie. Let me just play. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but let me just play it for you so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. Because I noticed this. And if I just quickly grab a clip, let me get a clip from Game of Thrones so I can also use that in the video. Let me just see here. Let me just go to Game of Thrones. I think I have the theme here somewhere. I think I have the theme. Sure here. I think I have it. Just make sure.
Good try.
Do I have? Oh yeah, I have it. Okay, I have Game of Thrones. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that. Slap some Game of Thrones in there. Let me go ahead and just put that in there. You have to pay for the request. You have to. It's an obligation. But let me just go in here and let me just try to grab the Game of Thrones. What I'm talking about here. Let's go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna throw in the theme. I'm gonna put in here. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So yeah, I hear the Game of Thrones themes in here. So let me just go in here. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. And I'll just here, let me just drag this here. One moment. Because I swear you hear the Game of Thrones theme in this in Star Wars and the Imperial March. Let me go to that scene with the Imperial March at the end of episode 2. Check this out. This is pretty crazy, right? But tell me you can't hear. So here's the Imperial March, obviously. Like everybody knows that. Now, tell me if you hear right here, especially the Game of Thrones music. Do you hear it a little bit? Like, you know, the da 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 da. Let's play it here. The Imperial March. And then this is the Game of Thrones theme. And then, okay, again, Imperial March version. Well, not that. Here. Come on, play the damn thing. Right here. And then this is Game of Thrones. Like, it's literally Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones. I know D&D, like the writers, as bad as they are, they're kind of fans of Star Wars, but I feel like maybe that's where they got it from. So there you go. Like, it literally is the theme to Game of Thrones. Let's see here. Yeah, it is literally just the theme to Game of Thrones. Oh my god, it's funny. So let me just go in here.
Someone who hears a little bit of the Game of Thrones theme thrown in there.
So I'm gonna put that right here. Watch this. This is gonna be crazy. I'll put it in here for now as a template because I'm gonna definitely come back to this. But yeah, here, watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Thrones theme thrown in there.
Right there, and then I'm gonna go transition into the Game of Thrones theme. Let me just see here. And then I'm gonna right about there, and then put in the Game of Thrones theme. Ransbanator shall sue Game of Thrones. Let's see here. Let me go in here, and then I'm gonna go here. Let me just go here. Go there. Yeah, I've seen that actually. I've seen that video. Hey, yo, 50 USD from Xandrew Productions. Thank you, my goodness. Thank you so much, man. Xandrew to the rescue. Woo! Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Hi, Jack. Hope you're doing good, man. Still paying for your foot to be healed. Praying, not paying. Well, the medical bills. Also, quick self-promo. Haven't recorded anything for Xandrew Adventure Season 4 yet, but hoping to get something out later this year. But in the meantime, working PNG tuber. Fantastic. Listen, if you need it, obviously I want to get us to collab at some point. If you need anybody, man, count me in. I was thinking about that today. How can we do a collab? In fact, I need to reach out to you because I want to get you in an episode down the line. But Xandrew, thank you so much. Really appreciate that super chat. Let's frickin' go. Thank you, man. Awesome. Awesome. Well, save from Xandrew. That's how you do it. All right. Back to business. Thank you so much, Xandrew. Really appreciate it. My foot's doing okay. For those who are, I said this at the start of the stream, but basically I went through, I got essentially a turf toe where my, let me just show in full screen here if I can. Maximize? Okay. So I was sleeping and my foot kicked the nightstand, snapped my toe back. And it just, I pulled some tissue and I had to go to the hospital and everything. It was crazy. But it is healing now. I've been on antibiotics. In fact, I have to take one right now. I have to take actually some Tylenol because to reduce the pain. But we're at the tail end of it, which is good. Yeah, we definitely got to collab. I have the episode I want to work on with you that I want to get you involved in. I just have to finish the script. But right now, Star Wars is key. By the way, Xandrew, I know you're on Patreon. I don't know if you saw my Phantom Menace review yet, but it's there. For anybody interested, if you go to Patreon, right now, you can see episode 1 early because the premiere will be May 1st at 9 o'clock. That's where you can check us out here. So let's go back to business here. But again, I really appreciate you coming in, Xandrew. Welcome. And thank you so much for that super chat. That goes a long way. Man, you're amazing. Let's see here. Yeah, but it hurt like hell. I'll tell you that. Like that toe. Oh God. I've been getting injuries a lot lately, you know? What's going out of business, Tyler? Let's see. Oh no, is it going? Oh, Tyler, so sorry. Oh no. Like, you know what? I've worked in things where no, fun fact, I worked at Blockbuster about maybe 2 years before they all shut down. I'm lucky. I had a good time working at that Blockbuster. That was a good time. I wish I saved some stuff from it, but I really didn't. So there we go. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna go right there and just add the Game of Thrones theme because I want to. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it was painful. It was extremely painful. But I really appreciate everybody coming in and supporting me, and it really does go a long way. But again, let's play again. Let me just play this back quickly.
Am I the only one who hears a little bit of the Game of Thrones theme thrown in there?
Yeah, come on. Tell me you can't hear that. Tell me you cannot hear the Game of Thrones theme thrown in there. That's crazy. All right, let me just go ahead and let's see here. Let me go to find in library. I got all the Blockbuster was the Chipmunks Christmas and Maverick story. Yeah. I mean, Buster was awesome. God, damn you, streaming services. Oh man, that broke my heart. All right, so let's go find some Game of Thrones shit. Let's get some Game of Thrones in there. Let's see what we can get from Game of Thrones. There's a good clip I can use here from Game of Thrones. That would be really good to show. Let's see here. Is there a recap I can use? No. I gotta use some clips from Game of Thrones to kind of describe on top. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, the bros. I like the bro squad. The bro squad's awesome. Let's go to. There's one clip I really liked with Game of Thrones. Let's see. I think it was. Let's go back a bit. It was somewhere here. Yeah, this here. There was this stuff. Okay, it was stuff here that I really liked. It was somewhere here. I really liked this episode too. That was a good episode. With the bros with actually I like the sword there. Yeah, the guy with the flame sword. That's like perfect. Let me see here. Let me try to go. Let me find that clip with the flame sword. That shit slapped. If I can find that clip. That clip was great. The guy with the flame sword. Yeah, that's literally just a lightsaber. That's awesome. Let's see here. I grab that. I like that. Let's grab that clip. Oh yeah, we got more bloopers planned. Don't y'all worry. We got some bloopers planned. We got some bloopers planned. Don't you worry. Let's see here. Yeah, there will be a Ready Player One blooper. Again, Star Wars has to get done first. That is the top priority. Okay, let's play this back.
Rise to power, but am I the only one who hears a little bit of the Game of Thrones theme thrown in there?
So I'm just going to go in and just put that there. Just kind of fade it. Again, evade copyright as much as possible. Is that the new show? I have to watch that. I heard it's good. I'm going to do Power Rangers first. There's a lot of requests are coming in. There is a lot happening. I will be covering a few things. This has to come first, guys. This is insane how big these are. Fun fact, in the Japanese dub of Godzilla 98, from Nippon TV, Andre was voiced by Masako Katsuki, the voice of Neptune and Venus. That's cool! Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, Game of Thrones, great series. I mean, the last season kind of sucked, but it was good.
Here's a little bit of the Game of Thrones theme thrown in there.
What character do you want to have on the show? And I mean pop cultural character. I mean, we've had plenty. Do you know Scar came back? I am aware of that in the Lion Guard. I have to really see if I like it or not.
Yeah, I know this came out 10 years before games, but it makes me think the composers of that.
Here we go. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's see here. What can I add? Just gotta scroll through here. I haven't seen those movies, so again, the requests are all. Remember, like with requests, guys, is that I can't really answer all of them. But definitely Patreon, supporting Patreon does help. I really like the attractions that have been coming out for Jurassic World. Say what you will about the movies, but the attractions have been great. I am aware of that. I am aware of all the stuff with Scar, and I don't know. I don't really have enough to say about that.
It came out 10 years before Game of Thrones, but it makes me think the composer.
Okay, so now I'm just going to go back. I have to go back and get more Game of Thrones clips. Let me just go back here. Let's see here. Game of Thrones. Just got to go to my library. Try to find some BTS here. Let's see. Do I have any kind of stuff here I can use? Actually, you know what? I haven't used these clips yet. Hold on. Haha! Why didn't I think of that? Why did I think of this before? There's clips of Game of Thrones that uses lightsabers. So I'm just going to do that. Haha. I should have done that, but I was planning to use these clips. Yeah, well, it's a good show. It's a decent show, and Sean Bean's in it, so you know where he ends up. Let me just go here. Let me go to... Here we go. Let's go. Come on. Get in there, buddy. There we go. Which movie? Wasn't that D&D doing the Star Wars movie? Yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to happen, to be honest. Let's see here. Yeah, right here. I want to use this. Yeah, this clip's great. Yeah, let's use that. I haven't used these clips yet. It was such a downhill. Like, that was such a mess. I mean, what do you expect? They did not have access. Like, Martin, they never finished the joke. They never finished the clips. Yes, Starmaster. Thank you. Thank you. That. Really appreciate that. Let's see here.
That show took a little influence from Star Wars. And to be fair, the fan edits were holding light.
Yep. That's pretty accurate. Okay. Yeah, like I've seen these edits, and these edits are great. All right, let me just go to let me go here. Hang on. Clips. Let me go to let's see. Okay. Just trying to find, there was a clip I used from another Game of Thrones clip. Let me just check here. Did I use that? Let me go to my... I'm pretty sure I have that clip here somewhere. Ah, here we are. Here we are. Yeah, May the 4th is going to be crazy. Yeah, we're going to have the premiere on May 1st at 9 o'clock, if you want to come check that out. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those. These things are cool, actually. Those are awesome. Those are great. Let's get the back on here. Snap. There we go. Music back on. Back to business. Doing pretty good, people. We're still 36. I think I could go a little faster on here. I am aware that Weathers is obviously because he passed away. I know Ernie Hudson's coming back to voice him in Toy Story 5, which is cool. I think that's actually pretty awesome. Just trying to find these clips here. Hang on. Yeah, like that. These, so great. That's so cool. Let's see here. Yeah, I like how that's basically Anakin underneath that. Holy shit. Alright, let's go for it. Let's see here. Yeah, let's use these clips. These clips are great. Here. Yeah, now we're living lively right now. All right. Yeah, a lot of the edits with them using lightsabers, they're actually, like, freaking incredible. If you guys have not seen these clips, they're awesome. Oh, that's so good! Let's see here. Yeah, these clips are amazing, the way they're able to composite them and shit. It's awesome. So let's go back here. "37 minutes, we're getting there." I mean, I've heard, I watched some of it recently, and I brought this up. I'm going to be very vague because I don't want to get into spoilers, but there's some stuff. There's one thing in Andor Season 4, I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big fan of. And listen, I've been pretty okay with Star Wars, but there's a bit of a not okay in Season 4. So no spoilers, and no spoilers in the chat, by the way.
I know this came out 10 years before Game of Thrones, but it makes me think the composers of that show took a little influence from Star Wars. And to be fair, the fan edits with them holding lightsabers in the show is actually really damn cool.
So, I added a clip here. So, there is a clip, a behind-the-scenes clip of George Lucas on the set of Game of Thrones. And I'm going to be adding that into that review right the fuck now. It's so goddamn funny to see him, like, suddenly start directing Game of Thrones. Let's go check that out. Alright, so once I edit this in, I'm going to be going ahead and just doing a quick little break, and then we'll come back and we'll edit more. So let me just let's see here. Let me just go here. Here. Yeah, my foot's still feeling a little sore, so I have to be a little careful with that. Just doing a posture check. Here. Okay. It's right here. Let's see here. Let me just go through here. Oh! That guy got his eye shot out there.
George Lucas.
There we go.
When we found out that George Lucas went.
I'd have to check my Patreon. I'll check it after stream, but I'll take a look.
Visit. We thought we may have broken that, and we were really nervous because it's George Lucas.
He was just.
Here we go.
Doesn't like me.
What makes you feel any bad? She didn't like me either. Yeah, great.
Let's see here.
George would be sitting in my director's chair and hey, George, I'll speak to yeah.
Okay, that was great.
Yeah, so just add in there, just like, oh look, he directed it.
No director.
See, I get the feeling he was there. George was there because D&D were set to do a Star Wars trilogy. They were set to do, I think, a Knights of the Old Republic thing. And because they fucked up Game of Thrones so bad, Lucasfilm was like, "You're out! Bad writing!" So I think that's why. I'm gonna add that because I like that clip.
Listen, we started a session with big epic storytelling. Like,
And of course,
So I'm gonna do that. I love that. I love that. So I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah, to quote the Jedi, Tomb King, you're gonna have a bit of patience here, okay?
About 10 years before Game of Thrones, but it makes me think the composers of that show took a little influence from Star Wars. And to be fair, the fan edits with them holding lightsabers in the show is actually really damn cool, side note.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's just like they're getting directed by George Lucas. Again, it was a mix of like D&D, getting approval to do write the next Star Wars, but then also because Emilia Clarke was in Solo, we wanted to see how she did. It's like, yeah, you're all right. I'm coming in Solo. I'm George Lucas. All right, good to see you, man. More there.
Well, side note.
No direction video. I don't really care about that. I don't care what happens to. What's going on?
There we go. Let's just add that. I just like that. A little detail that George Lucas. Yeah, okay. Willow is fucking awesome. I love Willow. Yes, I am actually. In fact, in my wallet, my Star Wars wallet, I have the tickets. I have the tickets in my Star Wars wallet. I'm going to be seeing all that. That's gonna be fantastic.
Really damn cool, side note.
No direction video. I don't really care about that. I don't care what happens to.
The other new theme is the Camino theme.
Okay, now we're going back to episode 2. A little side note there for a moment. That took a while. Whew, okay, so we're 37 minutes. Let's see if we can get up to 40. Let's go to the Camino theme, which I can scroll through. Scroll. Let's go to... We're doing pretty good, guys. We're doing really damn good right now. Yeah, Willow's great. Willow's amazing. You'd like that, Starmaster.
The other new theme is the Camino theme, building on the mystery of the plot and showcasing a sense of wonder for this foreign planet.
I saw episode 3 way back in the cinema in Las Vegas. That's awesome! That must have been a fun crowd to see the movie with. I've never been to Vegas. I would love to. But that's amazing.
While showcasing a sense of wonder for this watery planet. Then...
Okay. She add a bit more extension to that. Less copyright problems.
On the mystery of the plot, while showcasing a sense of wonder for this watery planet. Then there's some pretty cool new action themes thrown in, like the Coruscant chase music, and...
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So now I have to go back to the Coruscant chase music, and this is the part I bring up in a bit, but I actually have to go get the clips for it too. Shit. There's a couple things that I actually definitely have to go back and fix, but let's see here. Try to find the moment here. Hang on a sec. Here we go.
And there's some pretty cool new action themes thrown in, like the Coruscant chase music, and
this is where I have to bring up the music here. Let me just see here. I think it's this bit. So right here. Got that there.
chase music, and
again, I have to have some patience, Jim King. I think I'll definitely reach out to you later on, but it depends. I mean, again, I have to figure all that out. Okay, I'll reach out to you after stream.
wait a
Let's see here.
Coruscant chase music, and wait a minute. Why does this sound so familiar? This is the same chase.
Sec.
Chase music, and wait a minute. Why does this sound so familiar? This is the chase music.
Okay, so now I have to go here. And I'm gonna have to just add it so I can just have it ready to go. So here, let me go here. What else? Delete this. There we go. So I have to go in and add. I've not really thought about that. I think fine with the list as it is. Okay, so. Clips. Let's go to fantasy. It pretty much is, Tyler. It is the Cybertron. Of course, on is the Cybertron of Star Wars. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find. Do we not have the trailer? So let me just go over to the movie. Let me go to fantasy. Here. Add that to my list of stuff. Okay. We have, where is it? F, G, H. Should be under H. Is it under, oh, there it is. Goku would win, hands down, Misa. Goku would win, hands down. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna render this. I'm gonna take a quick little break. And while this renders, I'm gonna just take a quick little break, do a stretch, and then we'll get back onto it when I return. So let me just let me go here. Let me go to screen. No, I don't want screen share. Let's get an image. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a stretch, guys, but I will be right back. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Sorry guys, I had to actually take a little break. I had to stretch. I got myself a chocolate bar here. But yeah, we're back. We're back. Oh shit. Just trying to figure out. There we go. No, I want to go full screen. Again, I'm getting used to this whole thing here. But yeah, I'm still waiting for this to load. So I gotta wait for these clips to come in. But yeah, this stream's going extremely well. Actually, what I will do is I will show you guys something kind of cool that I've been recently photographing. I've been recently doing videos on, just for like special effects and stuff. Let me just show you guys quickly a little something here I can show while we load this up. I'll just stick in here. Hang on. So I have been working hard on miniatures, models, and what I have here is actually really cool. I'm going to give you a little insight of something that's going on for episode 3 mostly. This is mostly for episode 3, so just a little exclusive. This is a custom miniature Jedi Starfighter that yours truly will be flying in episode 3. So this is a custom Jedi Starfighter that my character has decked out with additional engines and stuff like that. So this is going to be the main hero model for filming. We've been filming with it for a while now, and there's just so much stuff in here. This is, again, we're using a lot of practical effects for the prequels. And this is my Jedi Starfighter. There is R2 prominent in here. Now there is a little miniature version of me in the cockpit. It's just an Anakin Skywalker figure, but it sort of has my likeness, I guess, if you look closely. But this is the miniature that we're going to be using for that. But he's decked it out with like additional guns and blasters. I've given it a better paint, a more darker paint job than the others. And yes, the wings do fold out. I can get them. This one's got stuck a little bit because it actually got burnt. We actually did a shot where it caught fire a little bit. You can see there's like a little burn marks there. It actually adds like that detail of battle, like it's got battle scars and stuff. But this is my character's custom Jedi Starfighter. It's just a decked out Anakin Starfighter, but it's got a bit more of a black attire to it. What I love is the wing details. Like I add, because you know how like with World War II pilots, they add like tattoos to their fighters, like their jet fighter for Spitfighters for combat. So I did the same thing, as you can see there. You might recognize that logo. There's a couple of little things there, little bits I added and stuff. But yeah, this is my character's custom fighter. And yeah, there's like additional engines in the back to help better speed, power. But this is how it's going to look in the episodes. And we're filming it on green screen as sort of like miniature models. And we're using a lot of like, you know, camera. We're doing sort of how they did in the original trilogy, where it was using the camera to make the ships, you know, move up and stuff. So this is sort of the hero model that you will see in episode 3. But what I'll do, I'll show you guys a quick little shot I just worked on. Just give you guys an idea of how it's all going to look. Let me just go to videos, and I'll show you guys just a quick little clip. Let me see what I can find here. Here. I just finished this shot the other day. But this is an example of how we use the models. And you can see, and this is, again, a little sneak preview of what's coming. I'm only padding time until we get to this clip's being added. But check this out. Currently just adding it right now. Here we go. And we're going to go here. Processing. We're doing a combination of practical and digital. Check this out. That's what it looks like so far. That's pretty cool, right? Like, that's pretty damn awesome. Play one more time. Double front. See how wise. Like, the first stuff we're doing for episode level effect that you see. Double front. You can see how like all this is all gonna look really good when it's all finished. So what do you guys think? That's pretty good, eh? Pretty good effects. Like the effects definitely have increased since we did the first trilogy. So there you go. How do you guys like that? That's pretty cool. Just an example of like some of the shots we're currently working on and how it's all looking in general. So yeah, there you go. Let's see here. There we go. But yeah, so that's sort of the work in progress of what we're doing for episode. That was, I think that's episode 3. I haven't been able to check all the clips and everything effects wise. So yeah, there you go. There's that. But yeah, that's sort of an example of like how we move the camera to get those sort of miniature effects. So we're going very practical in this one. The first trilogy didn't really have much practical. There was some stuff, but it wasn't like completely. But you can see sort of what that's ultimately going to look like when you see it. And it's gonna be pretty spectacular. If I get, know what? Again, this thing's taking a while. I want to show off a couple of pitches here for you guys. Let me see if I can find maybe some pictures, some behind the scenes stuff. Let me take a look here. Let's see if I can show off some stuff. One moment. Damn. Okay, there we go. Let me try to show some pictures we have for the prequels, like some little behind the scenes, a little show and tell for you guys. We're gonna go to Star Wars. Behind the scenes. Go here. Let's take a look at episode 1. Let's see what I can show you guys here, like picture-wise. Okay, yeah, there's a little show and tell I can show here. So let me just go here and let me just skim through all of this. Okay, so all right. So I'll show you first of all just a little location scout we did when we were filming. Let me just go here and let me just go to here. Share screen. Let's go to here. Got a little show and tell for you guys. So this is actually really cool. If it'll load. Fuck. Can I do that? No. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's just share screen. Window. There we go. And share. Why won't it share? I don't know why it's not letting me. Add. Share screen. I know what. Let's do. Just do entire screen. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Okay. What the? Not letting me share the goddamn screen. I don't get this. Okay, things acting up here. One moment, guys. Hang on. New scene. Okay. That's weird. Show more. That's weird. It's not letting me share screen. Can it show me that? See, share. Okay, that's. Hang on, customize. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this work. One moment, guys. This is acting very strange. Sometimes this thing does not want to work. Share screen window. That's weird. It's not letting me share it. That's so strange. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. Can you see me still? Okay. That's so weird. All right, let me go to share screen. Let me go to this. Let me see if this will work. There we go. Okay, we got it. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit. I'll show you a presentation of what we're doing. And I want this over there. There we go. Okay, so you guys can see this, right? So this is sort of a current, this was one of the locations we used for, we used this on a few things. So this was actually across the street from where I used to live back in 2019. And it was they were building new houses, new construction. And it was flattened, so it looked like a desert. So we actually used this for a desert planet for Star Wars. And on top of that, we used it for Lion King a few times. This whole area did come in handy for that, which was really cool. But you can see, like, it's got that terrain, which really did help. So they were building houses at the time, and I got word from a friend, a tip from a friend saying, if you want to film on these, film on Sundays because they're mostly closed. So there you go. This was all the desert planet that we used for it, and it came out really well, honestly. That's me just like pointing out where I wanted to put the camera and stuff like that. Although the first day we filmed, and then obviously like we were looking at props and stuff to build blasters. So this is one of the blaster props I grabbed that I spray painted. And actually right here, fun fact, you see this water gun here? Those are the same guns we used on King Kong. And these bottles were used for the gas grenades. So there you go. Dollar store material right there. So yeah, in the trailer we have obviously Rice Duke and I are playing Jedis in this new trilogy. So we did a couple of photos and stuff, and costumes have been added. I'm very much now a Padawan learner, learning from the Jedi Masters in this case. So these were all just like little promotional stills we did, and add the lightsaber and everything. But this is just sort of like what sort of like the plot line outline is. He's training me to return to my Jedi roots and everything with all that. So it's a combination of my Eldorian robes and armor mixed with the Jedi stuff. So we have the lightsabers, we have all that, and it, you know, all this comes out pretty damn well. I'm really excited to see what you guys think of the first trailer. We have obviously Endgamer64 as returning as our Han Solo. Josh, he really was great in coming out and helping out with this. So we actually updated his costume this time. There's more details. It's not just a t-shirt and a vest. It's a full-on outfit. So this is so obviously he's got our Han Solo. We've got the Falcon, all that. So I like this one. He's like, should I shoot first or should I not? That is the ultimate question. So we just did some promotional stills with him as our Han Solo. That was me after a long day of filming out in the heat. I was dying to sweat. We have our prop lightsabers, which are PVC pipe and little bright areas and stuff. So there's a lot to look forward to. Okay, I think we got something here with our editing, but I'm just going to run down this. I did make new blasters. I took the toy blasters. I spray painted them. Now, they didn't have the magazine here, right? So you know why I went around this? Tic Tac boxes. Tic Tac boxes were printing cartridges. Glue that on the side, and that works for a perfect magazine for your blaster. We did upgrade with like new Stormtrooper helmets, and we have more Jedis and stuff. Yeah, this was us on the set. That's the script right there, and that's us at Casa Loma. We were filming actually, but like we actually have we have a castle this time, and we're gonna be using this castle more often. But there you go. But that was one of the things we have. And then we have Lita is Juno, is our Senator Amidala, our Princess Leia. She is absolutely amazing. One of the best actresses I've had the pleasure of working with. She will be in this trilogy as well. So with that said, guys, let's get back to business here. Let's get back to Star Wars. That's a little bit of a little preview for the day. But let's get to back to editing and where I wanted to go here, because that took a while. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff there you can definitely see, which is really cool. So there we go. Jesus, wow, the comments are just going crazy there for a sec. So, there we go. All right, let me grab what I need here. For some reason, this is not... So I need to get clips from Harry Potter, and you're probably thinking, why do I need Harry Potter? Why? There's an interesting thing here which I want to bring up. So let me just let me see here if I can find the right clips, because this took forever because it's a big file to kind of go through. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the Quidditch match scene, because there's a reason why I'm bringing this up. Ironically, this came out the same year as Attack of the Clones. Let's see here. Sorry for that massive detour. I think it's here somewhere. Here, if you want to go here. Yeah, I want to do that. Let's get some Harry Potter. We're going to get some Harry Potter in there. Okay, let me just go ahead and let me just go back to here. There we go. Now you can see what I'm talking about. There we go. Yeah, because there's an interesting piece here I brought up.
This is the same chase music John Williams used later in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm not kidding. Listen.
Yeah, it's literally the same fucking score. Let's see here. Try to find the right one here. It is literally the same fucking score. I'm going to bring this up right now. Here we go. Here we go. I think it's somewhere here. Let me just go through the movie. I just got to find the right clip. There's a the clip is somewhere here. I just gotta find the right part of it. I think it was here. I just gotta turn on down the music for a sec. Give me a moment, guys. Yeah, right there. That's where it is. Yeah, I think it was right there. Let me see here. Yeah, it is literally the same fucking music. To quote the nerd. Yep, from the title screen all the way to the end. The same fucking music. Here, watch this. Watch this. Ready? Let's play this all back. Watch this. Because I bring this up quickly.
Then there's some...
I'm just going to quickly move this and go there and just quickly add that. Here we go. Watch this. This is actually pretty crazy. Here we go.
Then there's some pretty cool new action themes thrown in, like the Coruscant chase music, and... Oh, wait a minute. Why does this sound so familiar? This is the same chase music John Williams used later in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm not kidding. Listen.
Yeah, okay, so for some reason, okay, that part, that's strange that, okay, because I fucked up there. One moment. Wasn't really paying attention there. So I think I was here, and then I go here. There we go. Okay, let's play that one more time. Play it one more time so you get an idea of what I'm talking about.
Oh, wait a minute. Why does this sound so familiar? This is the same chase music John Williams used later in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm not kidding. Listen. Yeah,
you can kind of hear it, right? So I'm actually going to be, like, utilizing that in the video. So I think I'm going to just be sure that let's just see here. It is literally the same fucking music. Like, am I the only one who, like, everybody's brought this up. So, again, I have to go back. So I just wanted to bring that up. I have to get, like, the music for it, but that's just sort of the idea of, like, what happens in that whole debacle in 2002. Basically, let's see here.
Williams used later in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm not kidding. Listen. Yeah, it's pretty clear that the reason why a lot of themes are recycled from Phantom Menace here is because in 2000...
Alright, so this is where I have to go in and go back. Now. Just grab what I need here. Let's see here. I gotta go back to the Star Wars library. I have to go to the Duel of the Fates music video, which will help definitely for sure. Let's see here. Clips, episode 1. Let's see here. I need to find Duel of the Fates. One moment. Here we go. Just gonna go in here and grab some music from Duel of the Fates here. Good! Hipster Ruby and Jerry. I just brought up that the Coruscant chase music in Attack of the Clones sounds like the Quidditch match in the Chamber of Secrets. Here, I'll play that clip again for you in case you're wondering. I don't know if you've never noticed this in the Attack of the Clones score, but let me show you what I'm talking about, Hipster Ruby and Jedi. Here.
Chase music. And
Let me just go in and just like mute this so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Here, check this out. I'll play it one more time for people.
There's some pretty cool new action themes thrown in, like the Coruscant chase music, and... Oh, wait a minute. Why does this sound so familiar? This is the same chase music John Williams used later in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm not kidding. Listen.
It's literally the same fucking music. It's the same goddamn music. I wanted to bring that up because I just think that's hysterical. That is the same fucking music. Yeah, like I bring this up. It was basically because John Williams was tired. He really had little time to work on these movies. I think he was pumping out like a few movies that year. We survived this, I'm gonna kill you. I accept those terms in like 30 years, Anakin. That's funny, okay. I'm just gonna try to grab some stuff here. I'm gonna find the right clips here. There you go. Told you! Told you, Hipster Hoovian! I told you! I warned you! Alright, let's get this.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that the reason why a lot of themes are recycled from Phantom Menace here is because in 2002, John Williams was working overtime and was probably really exhausted in writing scores for a few big movies. In total, the master scored 4 movies that year. Star Wars.
Here we go, so here. So I have to go get images from all the scores he did. And I'll go in and grab those. Let's see here. Just gotta grab a couple images, one moment. Grabbing all those stuff for one more, guys. Just trying to find the right piece here, the right image. Damn. I found the right one. One moment, guys. I'm just gonna use that. Let's see here. There. That. That's as big as that. Where you going? There we go. Exactly. That's the crazy part. That's what I think is actually crazy. That's awesome. Also nice. You got the pop vinyl of Spider-Man 97, 77. Interesting. Okay. Let's get to it here. Let's get the sound effects. Figure out what I need here. Phantom Menace. Go here. Okay. Just gotta add some images to the stuff here. One moment, guys. this is not over! Jedi! Okay, let's see here. Let me go to... where is it? Here we go. Just gonna add these little pieces here to the Damn! Your OC... Wow, that youngling got away from Anakin's beheadings! That's funny.
Start with 2.
Very slow process, but it is what I said. We're actually almost at 30. We're actually at 30 minutes. See if we can get to 39.
2, Minority Report, actually if you can, and Harry Potter.
Find Minority Report. Here it is. Yeah, he did 4 scores in 2002. All right, let me see what you sent here, man. Let me just check that. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll get back to you because yeah, for some reason I can't open up messages on Patreon. But I'll get back to you. I got you covered too. Again, thank you so much for supporting the Patreon. Really appreciate it, guys. If you want, go support our Patreon. $1 more. You can see early. You actually see Phantom Menace early. So in case you're interested. But yeah, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you, man. Doing pretty good, guys.
Course episode 2, Minority Report. Minority Report, catch me if you can.
Yeah, you did a lot of scores that year. Okay. Huh. Oh, there it is. Really? Wow. You were born in 2008? Shit. No way. Christ. That was a while.
Star Wars episode 2, Minority Report, Catch Me If You Can, and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It's clear by the time he got to Harry Potter, he was pretty much tapped out.
Okay. We got this. There's a couple of spaces I had to fill in for later, but we're just getting the bulk of it done. Let's see here. It was a big year for franchises. You're absolutely correct. That's actually pretty accurate.
It's clear by the time he got to Harry Potter, he was pretty much tapped out.
Like that's just a little flip. That's funny to me. actually like Chamber of Secrets. I think it's a solid sequel. It's the same movie as the first one, but it's safe. It's not too crazy. It's one of the better ones.
And Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It's clear by the time he got to Harry Potter, he was pretty much tapped out.
Just like flipping them.
That's why the score to that film feels like he got a little lazy and just took cues from episode.
Let's see here. Trying to find the cheese thing. You know, I've actually met Tom Felton. Honestly, really nice guy. Really nice guy in real life. I met him and Jack Gleason. The guy who plays Joffrey. Really nice group of guys. Honestly.
That's why the score to that film feels like he.
Alright, now we go back to Attack the Clones. Okay. We're doing pretty good, guys. We're doing pretty good. We're at 38 minutes. We can get to 40. We're going to probably try to go to 40, and then we're going to drop out for the day. We're going to finish up. Let's see what we can do here.
He got a little lazy and just took cues from episode 2 to save him time and creating a new score.
Like that. What the? Here we go. We're getting there, guys. We're doing pretty good.
Feels like he got a little lazy and just took cues from episode 2 to save him time in creating a new score for Harry Potter. Episode 2's score is widely...
Okay. I got an image of episode 2. I love the new setup I have too, by the way, which is like it's like 2 monitors now, which is really cool. Let's see here. Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Let's use that one. Just gonna go ahead and throw that into the mix. Go to number. No. Go. Add that to it. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're all good.
Episode 2's score is widely available among a ton of merchandise.
And now we get into the merchandise, which is fantastic. Okay. Gotta go in and add a zoom in, a pan zoom. Yeah, she's, I mean, I hope these also, you know, honestly, like looking at how I edit stuff, consider this sort of like a tip in how you can make your videos better, guys. This actually will help your products look a lot better by watching how I do it. The other thing is, like, Pinnacle is going out of style. I have to get a new editing software soon.
Harry Potter. Episode 2's score is widely available among a ton of merchandise still out there from the promotional campaign. It wasn't as strong.
Let's see here. Now we have to go and get merchandise commercials, which I believe I have. Let's see here. Attack the Clones. Attack the Clones. Go find the merchandise here. Let's see. I gotta find the commercials. Is it this one? Oh, commercials. Here we go. This one. There we go. good stream today. I'm actually really impressed with how much we've been getting done. How's everybody in the chat, by the way? Hope everybody's doing okay. By the way, guys, just a couple of plugins while we wait. Where is the pinned chats here? Hang on. Guys, huge shout out to Honey Bear's website, Resiliency and Me. She could really use the support right now. If you guys go to her website, resiliencyandme.com, which is like, I'll just see if I can make it in the mouse right there. Basically, it's a website to help kids in low-income housing find support and therapy for like a fraction of the cost, but you guys can definitely go support her there. She would really, really, really appreciate it. So there you go, guys. I'm going to leave that up there for right now. Let me also just put myself, no, I want to move. Let's go here. So that way, like, you can see me, and I can also promote Honey Bear's website here. So there you go. Let's continue. I'll leave that up there for now so everybody can go check out her website. So, there we go. What other reviews are coming out this year? The next review, one of the big other reviews I'm working on, hopefully, is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. We have, hopefully, Jurassic World Rebirth. There are some other stuff. Inuyasha Movie 4 is another one I'm working on. I've got a couple of ideas I want to do. Dinosaur is another one I definitely want to do at some point. Those are just some of the stuff I'm planning to do.
The force is in your hand.
Let's see.
One Kenobi and Jingo Fest.
Gotta love these commercials.
Electronic battling figure.
Let's see here. Just gonna leave that there. Let me go here. Just gonna also put on. Just gonna put that there again, guys. Go support Honey Bear's website. I did get your. I can't seem to get messages right now on Patreon for some reason. The app, it's not working for me, but let me see here. Let me try again. Yeah, it's not. Let me see. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, Peter Pan, yes, of course. That is something we're also going to be working on as well, me and Sean. So this all has to be after Star Wars, because Star Wars has been draining.
Is widely available among a ton of merchandise still out there for the promotional campaign.
Let's see.
Give you nothing. Power of the Jedi.
Here we go.
Light.
Trying to get all these commercials into all the merchandising stuff. Let's see here.
The arena erupts in chaos. Powerful force action and the odds with the Republic.
Thoughts on the Mega and Chaos Theory? I thought that was awesome. That was really cool, actually. I really like that whole creature. Can't pronounce him right. There you go. All right, let's get this going here.
Long as episode 1, but it was still something. For example, there was a lot more food products.
Yeah, the food products. That's the crazy part. There's some really crazy stuff with that promotion. Let's see here. Okay, so episode 2 food products. Let's see. I'm gonna try to find some stuff here that I can add to it. One moment. No, that image sucks. trying to find the right pictures I can use here. Yeah, the trick stuff. Yeah, put that in there. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, here. We got things to work with here. Just gonna grab a couple of these. One moment, guys. Just give me a sec, guys. Just going through all this. Oh, yeah, all these things. Okay, yeah, hang on a sec. Yeah, I came with the mask. No, I don't want that picture. I'm just trying to grab some pictures, guys. One moment. One moment. Let's see here. Just trying to find some stuff here that I can use. Is that all I can get? I was going to do more than that. Hold on. Okay, I guess I can put a lunchbox in there. That'll be okay. Oh, God damn it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's get these pictures in here. Slap those into the mix. Alright, we're almost at 39 minutes, which is really good. Let's see if we can get to 2 minutes. Let's see here. Whatever happened, she went back home. She went and came back to the main studio while I go on my little adventures. And she went, if you go watch my Christmas special, if you go watch my Christmas special, she's there. She is there. I did get your replies, Toon King. I did get your replies. I will respond. You have to have some patience, man. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now. You just have to have some patience. Okay. So yeah, just let's see here. Alright, let's get back to it. Again, let me put my first. Let's get some stuff in here. One moment, guys. Let's see what we can find here. Where is? Try to find where's that lunchbox? I said, yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Something. For example, there was a lot more food products this time around, from cereal where you could get a rip.
There was a lot of food products for episode 2 in terms of merchandise, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. There's like a lot of this stuff.
For example, there was a lot more food products this time around, from cereal where you can get.
There's like a cereal box that's real cool that I want to add here. I will get on it as soon as I can, Toon King. I have seen your request. I will get to it, okay? It's not going to be like right at this very minute. It does take time, but I will get to it, okay? Let's see. There we go. I remember getting one of the McDonald's toys in 2009 when Star Wars Columbus came out. Yeah, it was the only rare time that they did McDonald's promotions. Which is crazy.
Come around, from cereal where you could get a wearable clone trooper helmet to yogurt.
Here we go. I'm gonna add a little effect here too. So let's see. Zoom. Favorite Star Wars toy of all time. I've always been a fan of the Power of the Force lightsabers, the Luke and Darth Vader toys. Those were my favorites growing up. I always loved those lightsaber toys. Those were the shit. I freaking love those toys. Let's see here. Just here. Go. I'm just doing a favorite brand. I'm a fan of Captain Crunch and Mini Wheats. Those are my favorite cereals. I used to really like Nesquik. I used to like a lot of cereals until they started tasting like absolute dog shit. Like there's just they got bad, guys. They got really bad. So I mean Mini Wheats, Captain Crunch, Frosted Flakes. Those are the cereals I normally go for nowadays. Like just go to 0. Just go to 0. Listen to that. I like that a little bit more. Okay. Go here. Oh yeah, we're about to talk about that now. We're about to talk about those yogurt commercials. Let's see here. There we go. Right.
For example, there's a lot more food products this time around, from cereal, where you can get a wearable plunger from it, to yogurt tubes with a different lightsaber color.
Okay, so yeah, now we're going to the yogurt commercial. This commercial, I remember this commercial from like the back of my head. This was one of the best commercials from that episode 2 line. So here we go. You know what? I'm just gonna play the fucking commercial right now. Check this out. This is nostalgia to my freaking ears. You ready for this? This is crazy. God, I want to play the whole thing, but let me just see what I can do here. Let me just try to boom it up as much as I can. Let me just go down here. But check this out. I'm below here. Let's see if I can I readjust? Okay, I can't really readjust it, but let's see here. Let's just hide. Just hide for now, but no, what the fuck? No, wait. Hang on, I fucked up. Screw it up. How do I unhide myself? Hang on. Hide message. Yeah, I messed up. I can't see myself. How do I hide? How do I hide the? Bring back the camera. Bring back the camera. Bring back the camera. How do I? It said hide. Hide thing. I thought I was hiding the. Oh, wait. The fuck? Ah! I can't get the camera back. Can you guys see me? Let's see here. Customize. Okay. No, hang on. I'm gonna have to reset. Let's see here. Are we back? Okay. So sorry. Messed up there. Let me just go back here. That's weird. Again, I'm not used to this. I am not used to this. But let me go back. Let's share this. Okay. So here is the commercial that I love from episode 2. Check this out. Like, you know that? And then, like, I love this.
What are you guys doing?
It's such a good commercial.
Feel like a Jedi with new Gogurt glow-in-the-dark lightsaber tubes. There's 16
like,
different
that's
tubes
awesome!
Mom's gonna be back in 30 minutes.
Cool. 30 minutes.
Star
And there's
Wars
talk about imagination.
Grab Gogurt and go.
Talk about imagination. That is one of the best commercials from that. Like, talk about imagination. That's amazing. Hang on a sec. Let's see here. Okay, don't know what the hell that is, but that looks like spam. Whatever that was. Let's see here. There's some sort of spam comment, which is like crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. So I'm just gonna take this and add this to the stream. Add this commercial. Here we go.
Helmet yogurt cubes with a different lightsaber hilt. It actually made for
Let's see here.
Go-Gurt glow-in-the-dark lights.
All right. Also, I think Honey Bear's here. I think she just jumped into the stream, so I hope work was good today. You know, I hope work was okay for you, Bear. Comment in the chat if you're here. I hope you're okay. We're looking at a commercial for Go-Gurt. By the way, guys, while we're at it, please go support my girl's website, ResiliencyMe.com. She would really, really appreciate if you guys could go ahead and help her out. She really could use the support. So let's just go ahead and just put it there. I'm gonna keep that on so you guys can see me on stream and shit. But yeah, let's continue. But please go check out her website.
helmet to yogurt cubes with a different lightsaber hilt. It actually made for a pretty fun commercial.
Let's see. But yeah, guys, please go support her website. She'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Osiris. Really, hey, there she is with the super chat. Thank you so much, Bear. But hey, we're here to help you. All right, we're here to help you. So guys, go check out her website. She would really appreciate the help. And yeah, like her website, it's such a great cause to help kids in low-income housing get a lot of support. You know, like it is something worth putting investment in. So guys, please go check that out. So. Yeah, guys, seriously, go check out our website. It really is supportive. All right. So I think we're gonna go for probably another half hour, and then I'm gonna call it. But let's see if we can get this 40 minutes done.
What are you guys doing?
Let's see here. See this all played back. You can see, yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
With a different lightsaber hilt. It actually made for a pretty fun commercial.
What are you guys doing?
Now the Legos were cool, and some action figures were a must-have.
All right, yeah, the Legos, right? I gotta get the Lego commercial in there. Do I have that? Do I have the Lego commercial? Let's check. I don't think I have the Lego commercial, but I'll have to see. Favorite Star Wars creature? I like the Twi'leks. I like Wookiees, Ewoks. I like the Porgs. I don't care if they're a product made to sell cute shit. I like the Porgs. I really like the Porgs. Issac. Okay. I don't really have any of the toys from that. I never grew up with those, so I never got a chance to experience those toys. So, all right. Do I have the Lego commercial? I do! I do have the Lego commercial. I think we're going to show that next. Let's see here. But let me find, there's a poster for Lego Star Wars that I really like. Here it is. Alright. Let's see here.
Well, the Legos were cool, and some action figures were a must-have.
No, I'm actually just going to show the Lego stuff. Let's see. Let's go to Lego Star Wars. Here we go. I'm going to play this commercial too, because this commercial is actually really cool. I really like these type of commercials. These were fun. Watch this.
Charge you get when you and the Jedis are facing down the dark side. You're about to find out. You can discover the Lego Star Wars Episode 2 collection. Now you can master a different.
God,
with Lego.
that's when Lego was cool.
You feel it.
Feel the power of the brick.
The Lego Stones collection.
I love that shit. I love those Lego Star Wars commercials. Hayden Christensen as the Jason Todd, the Red Hood. That, I think he would be really good at that. Not a bad choice. Surprised he didn't do more voice acting roles. All right, so I'm just going to take that commercial, add that to the mix. Let's see here.
Yep. Star Wars Episode 2 collection.
Yeah, I love those. That's, oh God, I love those Lego commercials. Those are great. That was like a more chill time to be a Lego fanatic, you know? Much more chillax time. There we go.
Now, the Legos were cool, and some action figures were a must-have, but even those felt like less.
Let's see here.
Because with Lego.
Just trying to find the right pieces here.
Now you can master it. Different kinds.
Actually, let's go here. I remember Lego Star. Yeah, like they were good. They were great. I never had any of the sets, but the commercials were just great. Like there was some late 90s, early 2000s Lego. I would say like up to 2008, Lego was just so chill. And then once it kind of went kind of like where it was for everybody and not just kids' toy, is where I felt great stuff, but like this used to be kid.
Some action figures were a must-have, but those.
Let's see here. I should try to get this right with this commercial piece. So we're trying to, let's see if we can get up to 40 minutes in the next like 25 minutes.
And some action figures were a must-have.
Let's see here. Try to go back. I want to get the toy commercials. There we go. We're doing good, guys. We're doing really good. I'm just gonna put my girl's website there so you guys can see that. So over there we go. Okay. Any more action figure stuff? Let's see here.
Where you can control countless enemies with.
Here we go. Let's see here. We're doing pretty good, though. We got a lot done today.
Action figures were a must-have, but even those felt like less quality than what came before.
Let's see here.
With Cowell as epic lightsaber.
Alright, so let's see here. We're doing pretty good. Do you think burgers? I mean, I'm a big McDonald's or Burger King guy. There's my status. Okay.
Quality than before.
Now here's why I have to get something here. Let me just see here. Just gotta check here. One moment. Just gotta find a certain product here. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find the there's some sort of lightsaber that I need to. There's like some sort of like picture I have to get a mention here. Let me just see here. Let's see here. Here. Just trying to find the right piece here. It's kind of hard to find like the right, like to best describe what I'm going for here. So I'm just trying to find like the right picture to showcase. No. Let's see. Type of clones. Broken accessory. Let's see. Broken accessory. Let's see here. Just trying to find the right piece here, guys. Give me a sec. Because, like, the thing is, I bring up this in my video that some of the toys for Attack of the Clones aren't really the best quality, and that a lot of the lightsaber like accessories that came with the toys they broke, which really pissed me off. I really was like, you fucker. It's like, it was so upsetting to me how badly these toys did not, like, the figures were really not in the best condition to be like played with for kids, because they just the toys, like the figures, kept snapping, which was always a pisser for me. Hated that so much. Let's see here. Just trying to find the right Yoda figures. Just give me a sec. Is it that one? Ugh. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. How is it not nobody had this problem except for me? That I immediately opened up that toy and the saber broke. I was like, oh, you fuckers. It was so upsetting to me. But I'm just trying to see here. I guess I'll just try to use what I got here. Let's see here. See, Attack of the Clones. Action figures. Here's action figure lightsaber. Broke. Just trying to find the piece here that I can use. Just give me a sec. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to use a reference here. Yeah, I wonder why nobody else had this issue. Because I'm literally looking online for like a picture of like these lightsabers, how they broke. And I'm not seeing one. I'm like, oh, damn it. Because like, am I the only one who had that issue? Let me just check, on online here. Just for broken lightsaber accessories or replacements. I guess I'm just gonna go here. I'm just gonna use these pictures. Broken lightsaber, fix the action so you live blade set the lightsaber handle. Broken Hasbro lightsaber. No. Alright, well, that's all I have to do. Okay. I'll just do this for now. I just have to search up some stuff for a sec, guys. Alright. Oh god, I got so many messages here. Let's see. Let's see here. Sometimes I had one that did break, but that was the one I dropped and opened it broke. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I bring up this with this figure. I got the Yoda figure, and it came with the lightsaber. Immediately when I opened it, the lightsaber snapped because the grip was like metal, and the blade was plastic. It was like it was a separate piece, and that really pissed me off. Oh man, I hope your mom's okay, man. Okay, so let me just see if I can, because I'm gonna use this particular thing here. Alright, let's see here. I might have to video it, like just visualize it, which I can do. I just have to like take some time to do that. Let's see here. Just trying to find. When I can get the figure to show up here on the thing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this fucking action figure. This motherfucking action figure was just I got it. It was great, and then it broke. I was like, fuck. It was hilarious to me. Okay.
Came before. I'll never forget being utterly disappointed in getting the Yoda action figure.
Yeah, this fucking toy sucked. This sucked. This toy, just for the fact that the lightsaber broke, this toy sucked. Ay, 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 this was a disappointment for me. Oh my god, I hated this action figure. One of the worst Star Wars lines was the Attack of the Clones line. This line of toys sucked. I hated these. They were awful. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Got 15 minutes left of the clock. Let's do this.
I'll be utterly disappointed in getting the Yoda action figure and the lightsaber accessory being made of both metal and plastic.
I'm actually going to use the commercial for this just to express how I'm feeling about this. I normally don't complain about toys, but like there was a reason why they made that. Because watch this.
Mace Windu can use the Force to summon a lightsaber into Obi-Wan's hand.
The idea was like the hands of some of these figures had magnets in it. So the idea is that with your figures, they could use the Force to grab their lightsaber with a magnet, and then that hold it in the figure. The problem is that the metal on the handle was a different piece than the blade. So the blade, if not careful, would snap, and you couldn't fix it. It was such a pisser for me as a kid. And thank God they said, yeah, that was stupid. Let's go back to just molding the toy figures. Because these lightsabers on these characters suck. They were such a failure. I get the gimmick, but you have to make stronger accessories for that shit. That was such a heartbreak for me. And now I'm going to express it in with this commercial. Because it was a cool feature. Didn't last long if you weren't careful. My God. Alright, let me just show this. Let me show you.
The action figure and the lightsaber accessory being made of metal and plastic.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna express it here so I can show you guys how disappointing this was. I didn't see. Let's see. I find it funny that the way you saw people anticipating No Way Home before it came out, expecting a Minecraft movie. I mean, I don't see that. I don't know. It's strange. I never grew up with Minecraft, so I can't say.
Figure and the lightsaber accessory being made of both metal and plastic, snapping in an instant, making me somewhat distant of the episode 2 action figures at the time. Hell, this movie didn't even get action figures at the time, snapping in an instant, making me somewhat.
Alright, let's see here.
Like it. The massive reach.
Let's see
You
here.
can use the force. Nice window.
Okay. We're almost done, guys. Also, again, make sure, guys, that you check out my girl's website, Resiliency and Me. It would really help on her end to get her website going. I'm just texting. There we go. Okay. See how much we can do here, guys. We're at the tail end here. We're at the very tail end. We got another 10 minutes.
Somewhat distant to all the episode 2 action figures at the time. Hell, this movie didn't even get a proper.
Let's see here.
Lightsabers. With Cowell. A force flipping action.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. 39 minutes. We could get knocked down the last minute in like 10 minutes.
Action figures at the time. Hell, this movie didn't even get a proper video game release with.
Yeah, actually. Oh, yeah. There wasn't even a good video game for this movie. Which this is where I actually have to get game footage as soon as I can. Because, like, there's some really funny shit here I want to bring up. But let me just see here. See if I can find a couple game things I can use here. There we go. Thank you so much, Starmaster. Really appreciate it, helping out Honey Bear's website. I mean, there wasn't really many good episode 2 games released for the movie. I talked about the Game Boy game, which I've been trying some Game Boy games in there, interesting enough. Let's see here.
Figures at the time. Hell, this movie didn't even get a proper video game release with only a Game Boy Advance adaptation.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was not good. All right. I'm actually going to wrap up here pretty soon, guys. Just give me a sec.
Game released with only a Game Boy Advance adaptation.
I'm actually going to wrap up a little bit early because I actually have to get some stuff done here. So just give me a moment. Yeah, I just bring up the Game Boy briefly.
Didn't even get proper video game release with only a Game Boy Advance action. But we did get two pretty sweet games on the side with Star Wars Bounty Hunt.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this up later. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to call it for today. This is a pretty long stream. I got a few things I got to take care of. But yeah, that's really it for now. Are 40 minutes out of an hour. So we got another 20 minutes worth of material to edit. I'm going to try to edit some of it tonight and some other things while I do some other stuff to attend to. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate everybody coming in today. I know we're like, Hipster Hoovian, you just got in at like, we're just shutting down for the night. I'm going to take a look. I see it's Willow. I'm going to go watch that, what Doug's talking about. But really appreciate everybody coming in today. Again, a huge thank you to those who supported us on Patreon today, and those who supported us via Super Chat, Xandrew Productions and Honey Bear. Could not be doing what I'm doing without you guys, so I really appreciate that. But yeah, guys, again, just a little promo. Please go check out my girl's website, resiliencyme.com. She'd really appreciate it. On top of that, please go check out Patreon right now. You could see the Phantom Menace review early. It's for people who support us on Patreon. On top of that, tune in next week. We're going to be showcasing the episode 1 review May 1st at 9 o'clock live on YouTube. So there's that. But outside of that, guys, we're gonna crash out for the night. But really appreciate you guys coming in. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Big Jack Film signing off, and I will see you guys later. And keep enjoying and sharing those clicks. Whatever. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.